The other evening, I was sitting on the deck with a cup of coffee, watching the sun settle over the Pacific. The ocean was calm, the kind of calm that makes you realize how loud your thoughts have become. Maybe you've been there too. Your body is sitting still, but your mind is already tomorrow. Already next week, already next month. Thinking, planning, worrying, trying to solve problems that haven't even happened yet. For a lot of us, that isn't just an occasional bad day. It's how we live. I sometimes envy animals. Not because they have easy lives, but because they seem fully present. Our cat Rain isn't worried about the mortgage or any of the bills. She's not replaying awkward conversations from 3 weeks ago. She's just here, completely here, waiting to be brushed. Meanwhile, most of us are carrying things that don't even belong to today. Anxiety doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like lying awake at 3 a.m. Sometimes it looks like overthinking every decision. Sometimes it looks like constantly asking yourself, what if? What if I fail? What if I choose wrong? What if things fall apart? What if I'm not enough?
Mom, sometimes I just can't stop worrying.
Me too, son.
Really?
More often than I'd like.
When I was younger, I thought adults had everything figured out. Then I became one, and I realized most of us are simply doing our best with what we know today. Nobody gets a map, nobody gets all the answers. We just keep walking. One thing I've learned is that anxious thoughts become stronger when they stay trapped inside our heads. Writing helps. Prayer helps. Conversations help. Not because they magically solve everything, but because they remind us we aren't carrying it alone.
The future has a way of stealing today's joy. We become so focused on preparing for tomorrow that we miss what's right in front of us. The sound of waves, a conversation, a sunset, a quiet moment with someone we love. Life is happening now, not later. Now.
I think I spend a lot of time living in tomorrow.
Most anxious people do.
So how do I stop?
Come back to today. Be here now.
Sometimes healing doesn't begin with a breakthrough. Sometimes it begins with a small moment. A laugh, a walk, a deep breath, a reminder that this moment is enough. One of my favorite reminders comes from Jesus himself. He tells us not to worry about tomorrow, not because tomorrow doesn't matter, but because tomorrow has its own challenges. Today already has enough. And maybe that's wisdom. Not ignoring the future, just refusing to live there.
The world constantly pulls our attention forward. Notifications, news, predictions, deadlines. But peace is usually found in the present, not in the future, not in the past. Right here.
The older I get, the more I realize something simple. God doesn't ask me to carry tomorrow. He asks me to trust him today. And maybe that's enough. If your mind has been racing lately, if you're carrying things that haven't happened yet, maybe tonight is a good night to set some of that down. Maybe tonight is a good night to breathe, to listen to the waves. And remember that you're not walking alone. Lord, thank you for this day. When our minds run ahead of us, help us return to where you are. Help us trust you with tomorrow and live fully in today. Give peace to the anxious heart and rest to the weary mind. Amen.
Join us for more coastal conversations. We'd love to have you.